Hello, my name is Elizabeth Lopez, and we are doing our second role play, and I am playing the social worker as Janine Holt.
Hi, my name is Mariah Solis, and I will be playing the father. His name is now Kao Lee.
My name is Vanessa Hernandez, and I'll be playing Mrs. Yang, the mother.
Hi, my name is Miriam Zavala, and I'm going to be playing the month leader.
And this is the baby.
As well as Miriam is recording our role play this time.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Lee. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? Do you want to come in?
Of course. How are you, Miss Lee?
Hi.
Okay,
Oh, sit down.
Oh, thank you so much. So how are you folks doing from the last time we spoke to each other?
We're doing good. We're just, taking care of our kids.
That's good. I see she's healthy.
Yeah,
That's nice. How are you, Miss Lee?
I've been good. Just tired, taking care of the baby.
3-month-old babies can be crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I understand that. So have you folks been going to the activities I have provided for you folks? And there were the free family events that you were able to go to, and
We went to one outside of the community, but it was a little different for us. So
okay.
we stayed for a little bit, but thank you.
Yeah, we left a little early, but
That's good. It's always just nice to get your family out there. I know it's really hard to be out when you have a newborn baby, but she's a little bit older now, and I thought maybe you guys would have some nice time being out and everything. How is she doing with her epilepsy and her going about with her seizures and everything?
Well, I mean, she's been doing good. I mean, like we had told you before, we don't see it as like a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we see it as something positive. So, from our understanding and what we noticed from her, it's everything's good.
Okay. And I understand that you you believe that we see it as something negative. There's nothing negative about it. We're just worried about the well-being of your child and making sure her health is our #1 priority. So I'm actually here to go ahead and talk about some treatments that we went and go ahead and found at the hospital, and maybe some medication that their daughter could be on for quite a while that will help decrease her seizures, because I know the last time we spoke you did say that her seizures were happening for an amount of time a lot during the week. So we just want to go ahead and bring her in for blood work and make sure her health right now is okay. That's okay for you folks?
can we talk about it?
Of course, yes. I'm not here to go ahead and say we need to do it now. I'm just here to let you folks know that this is what the hospital would like to do, just because it's been a couple of months that she's been out of the hospital, and a couple of months that the seizures have been happening on a regular daily basis. So I'm here to just let you know, think about it, talk about it, and see what you folks like to go ahead and do.
Well, let me just cut you off there because she's already 3 months and we feel like she's okay, and we don't want to take her back to a hospital where she's going to be poked and pricked, and you guys are going to take things from her that we feel is not necessary.
Okay.
So maybe, I mean, we can think about it, but I'm not sure if that's something we would want to do. And with our religion, I don't think it's a good option. We're probably going to have to discuss it with our shaman and see if that's something we should do for our baby. Because of course, I know you're here for the well-being of our kid, but we're her parents, so we want to make sure that she's okay and we're making the right decisions for her.
Of course. And of course, I understand your religion bases are going to be your own beliefs and everything. We are just looking for a simple test for your daughter. Your shaman could always come in with your daughter, and I could reassure you that it's nothing just going to be from pricking her and taking stuff out of her. It's just like you did say, it is for her well-being. We just want to make sure that throughout these months, the 3 months that she's been out of the hospital, that she is okay. So I'll let you folks go ahead and think about it, and maybe talk to your shaman and see if things are okay with that person, to see if we are able to go and do those tests for your daughter to make sure she is actually okay.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you, folks.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, thank you so much for meeting us, Mung. We really appreciate it. We're just going through some, like a crisis right now, with our daughter, you know, that she's been experiencing what they call seizures, so, we just wanna know, a social worker came by and let us know that, she thinks it's in our daughter's best interest that she gets on some medication, and we're not too sure about it, and they wanna run all these tests, and we're really worried about it.
Okay, so I think it would be okay for you guys to set the offer and actually take in your daughter for the medical help they're providing. It is for the best of the baby, therefore I do believe it's a good option. And maybe rethink about it and talk about it and look at the positive side about it.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if it's suggested by you, then I think so.
Yes, so I do believe it's a good idea.
Okay, so we'll give our social worker a call and get some more information on what doctor to go to and where to start some of these tests and stuff like that, so.
Yes, of course, and if you guys need any more advice, then just let me know.
Okay,
I'm here.
Okay.
awesome, thank you.
Mhm.
Must be time. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Lee, come on in.
Okay,
I got some seats for you folks. How are you today?
we're good, thank you.
Good.
Well, we should sit over there.
On that side, anywhere you like.
Okay.
Office is fairly huge. Alrighty, well, I'm so glad you folks called me back and everything.
Yes, so,
How was everything?
So we started the medication, but we just wanted to kind of explain to you how we feel.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that you folks want to go ahead and, did you folks speak to your shaman and did they?
Our mom,
Or your mom, okay, and they recommended you to go see it, that's good, I'm glad to hear.
yeah, so with our beliefs, I know it's like complicated, like,
Mhm.
to understand, but I would just say that, like, the doctors ask, they go, how can I say it? They ask too many questions, like, I've seen how, like, you know, they ask about, you know, your sex life, and to me, I think that's, like, very personal, and, I just think that, you know, doctors do more than they should. Like, for example, like, I think they take out too much blood, and, you know, I know when they're like, you know, they die, they take out, like, their body parts and they keep them, and we are not.
We feel like when our bodies get reincarnated, if you're taking those body parts, then we can't be reincarnated completely. So it's like you're taking pieces from us.
Okay, and I understand that, I feel that, and where you guys are coming from and everything, anyways, blood work and everything, usually it's not, more than an ounce, I believe, or a pint that they're taking out your blood, so it may seem a lot just because your blood is very thick, and sometimes may, be too watery at the same time, so may look like it is a lot, but they do it, precautiously to know how and when to take out blood and how much of it to take it out. And for the organs, of course, that is your option to go ahead and be an organ donor. So you could go ahead and let them know that you do want your organs. And for having your organs taken out and given out, it's also to help others that need an organ. So God forbid, you know, maybe someone is passing and that another person needs their organ. It is for that person to help survive and not necessarily making someone pass so we could keep their organs. It's if they're going to pass for sure, and they are an organ donor, they already know about the regulations and the circumstances that come with it, so people are saving lives with that, and I understand that your folks' beliefs is you want to be reincarnated and everything, and that shouldn't, I'm not too sure, but I feel like it shouldn't be jurisdiction on your folks' organs, because it's your soul, I believe, that's being reincarnated?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, and then for personal questions, I understand that they do ask personal, but it is only for your self-being. It's not just for your child right now either, it's for understanding them. And I know having to talk about your sex life is kind of uncomfortable and some people don't want to talk about it, but it's just also, there may be diseases that you had created and it might have been passed on, so we're just the doctor trying to figure that out as well. And for the treatments that your daughter's going to, how are those going? How are the blood work going, and have they told you anything?
They haven't done any blood work, not yet.
Okay.
We're
But
supposed to have an appointment later today to do that.
Okay.
But we just wanted to talk to you before, just so you get an understanding of like our culture.
Okay.
they did recommend a few pills. But yeah, that's why we're gonna go to the appointment later.
Okay. And how do you feel on your daughter taking the medication? Do you feel like it's going to benefit her? Because I know you folks, when I folks brought up the situation that we wanted to bring her in for treatment, you folks were kind of hesitant. And how are you feeling now about that it is coming down to you folks are having the appointment and having her go through the actual treatment?
Well, we had talked to our monk, and she recommended that it would be a good idea, and I think we don't really understand modern medicine, or not modern medicine, Western medicine. So she did recommend that it would be a good idea. So we are still kind of hesitant because we don't know too much about it, but we're gonna give it a shot. If that helps her well-being, we'll try it out.
Okay. Well, here I have, I understand the last time we spoke, you were kind of scared on the medication that she was gonna take. So I did some research on the medication that she is going to be on. That way you folks are informed on that and see if you like it. Because I know you have the meeting later on today, so you could read this today. And maybe if you have any questions on it, you could go ahead and ask your doctor that, just so you're precautious on that things and everything.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad you folks called me in today and want to talk about it and keep me updated on to where Leah Lee is and your mom and everything. So I do hope that the appointment today does go very well, and you have a better understanding that we are here to take care of your child and care for her and make sure she is healthy.
Okay.
Alright, well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.